policy does not supersede the Constitution.
This is North Bergen, New Jersey Police Captain George Raposo. He's training a group of city employees on the need for First Amendment auditors and the government workers' obligation to honor the American rights of those auditors.
We need these auditors. We need the people to keep us in check. We need the people that come and test us. So think of the auditors like that. They're testing you to make sure that you're honoring people's rights, honoring the First Amendment. You may have a policy or whatever it is, but your policy does not supersede the Constitution. The auditor could be anyone, but it's someone that's making sure they're keeping their government employees accountable. That's all they're doing. So, for example, I'm an auditor in North Bergen, and I care about where my tax-paying money is going. I go to my local government, and I make sure that they're honoring all the principles of the Constitution.
Cops don't use safety checkpoints as veiled excuses to implement officer intimidation tactics and suspend constitutional freedoms. Wait, what's this?
Oh, you wasn't down there, bud.
I'm comfortable right there.
You comfortable with it right there?
Yes, sir.
Let me see your driver's license. Open the door, dude. You roll the window down. We're just out looking for drunks, man. We're not here to hurt you or whatever. Pull over down that side there just a minute.
For what reason do you have to detain me to pull me over into secondary, sir? Are you suspecting me of committing a crime?
Is there anything wrong with the car that we need to know about?
Not that I know, sir.
Oh, okay. Pull over here. I'm going to check your tires. Everything. You're looking real close for me.
They're looking what?
Almost illegal. They're almost too slick.
So they said they were looking for drunks. Yes, sir.
He wants to show you your tire out here, man. It's slick.
I'd prefer to not get out of my vehicle.
Let me ask you something. Are you scared?
To get out of my vehicle? Yes, sir.
You are?
Yes, sir.
Why are you scared of the law? Where are you hiding from?
I'm not hiding from anything, sir.
Okay, well, why are you scared to get out? You scared of the dark? Grown man scared of the dark? That sounds kind of funny to me. If I see this pickle out on the road again,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to stop you just because that tire on the right front. Very close.
This is Sean. These are his buddies. They woke up one morning and said,
"Hey, we're not in North Korea.
We live in America, and we have the unalienable right to keep and bear arms."
Loaded arms.
So they went out and exercised those rights in the streets of Tennessee. But Franklin, Tennessee officer Buffa and officer Clemente also woke up that morning. They were confused.
They thought they woke up in North Korea.
Officer Buffa said to Sean,
Cannot have any ammunition in your rifles.
Sean,
Being American,
replied,
Does the Second Amendment protect the right to carry an unloaded gun? Don't! Does the Second Amendment trump what your sergeant says? Don't! 232 years of this. No more. Okay? No.
You have ID on you?
Not today.
Your papers, please.
Leave us alone. Our rights are not negotiable. The Second Amendment, which you swore an oath to protect, trumps Tennessee law. A law that is repugnant to the Constitution is null and void.
A law that is repugnant to the Constitution is null and void.
without cops, who would arrest us for silently praying? Who would shut us down and lock us up for having illegal house parties?
We are going to shut this down. We will arrest you and we will take you to jail.
Who would incarcerate us for surfing alone on a beautiful day? And in the case of the New South Wales Police Department, who will tase a 95-year-old, 94-pound grandmother with dementia and a walker in an assisted care facility?
You all suck!
Now, the police chief here admits that Claire Nolan was very old, very fragile, and very slow.
At the time she was tasered, she was approaching police, but it is fair to say at a slow pace. She had a walking frame.
But she did pose a red alert threat to cops because
she had a knife.
As a result of the brave actions of the New South Wales Police Department, the dangerous granny succumbed to her New South Wales inflicted injuries.
Dangerous granny succumbed to her New South Wales inflicted injuries.
Thanks, Thin Blue Line heroes. All you cops out there, listen up and take note. This is Sergeant Guthrie. He's the kind of cop with the kind of attitude Americans need.
I'm Staff Sergeant Guthrie with the Lance County Sheriff's Office. Can you tell me what's going on?
I was just taking pictures of F-16. They don't like it very much.
They need to go back and read the Constitution, I believe.
Thank you.
Problem. I'm not angry with you, not upset with you,
all right,
and you're not doing anything illegal as far as I'm concerned. They get a little excited, but like I said, you're on a public access area. You could have a telephoto lens. It could go anywhere in there. It don't matter.
Right.
You're not violating any law. You're not violating the Constitution.
God bless you, Sergeant.
Hey, man, no problem.
Thank you.
You don't have to answer any question I ask you. No, sir.
I think the second or third most viewed video I have is of a good cop.
I wish we could all be that way. I really do.
Unfortunately, Sergeant Guthrie isn't with us anymore. May he rest in peace, and may all cops throughout the entire nation understand what it means to be a constitutional peace officer. Stop being tyrants. Cops like this are highly addicted to something. See if you can guess their drug of choice.
Do you have some identification, please? I'm asking if you have some identification.
Why would I need to produce that?
Because you're filming people's license plates and you're going into their face. I'm asking you to tell me who you are.
And I am respectfully declining.
You have one more chance to produce it, or I shall arrest you for causing mischief, okay? You are right now you're under arrest.
Let me see your ID, sir. Let me see your ID. Let me see your ID, sir. It's my First Amendment right. You swore oath to the Constitution, and I'm executing my First Amendment right. You can't demand my ID for filming and video recording.
My First Amendment right, you swore oath to the Constitution, and I'm executing my First Amendment right. You can't demand my ID for filming and video recording.
Do you have your ID on you? I just want to check your ID. Do you have your ID? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have your ID? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? That's nice. Huh? That's nice. What is your name and badge number? If you don't want to give me your ID, I don't need to. I'm not a public official. I don't have to.
If you try and come past me, you're going to go on the ground face first. Do you understand me?
Okay, and then I'm going to file a complaint against you. I have 3 cops on me and I'm 15 years old.
Aggressive Park City cops get verbally manhandled by a 15-year-old who knows his rights and has the guts to stand his ground.
Hey, you guys cannot come in here without a search warrant. What's your name?
Step back.
I'm
Look, he just touched me. You can record all you want, but you're stepping back right now.
Get out of my personal space. This is my property. Please
You're not going to interfere.
What's your name?
Yeah, I do not need to give you that. What's your badge number? Badge number. That says name.
3K12. Now what's your name?
I'm not making any statements.
I have the right to identify you.
Am I detained?
You're detained.
For what reason?
You cannot interfere with what we're doing.
I'm not interfering when I'm on my property.
Don't step towards the car.
I'm going in my house.
Stay back.
You can't just come in the house without a...
We have to control this situation.
Do you have a search warrant?
We don't need
Yes,
one.
you do.
You might want to go to school and learn the law.
I already know the law.
With kids like this who can successfully stand toe-to-toe against any tyrant successfully, there is hope for the future. People deceived by thin blue line hero worship say crazy things like,
We need cops to protect us.
or
If it weren't for police officers, none of us would be safe.
22-year-old Elisha Dickin didn't need cops. While eating in the Greenwood Mall food court in Indiana with his wife on July 17, 2022, when Jonathan Saperman opened fire, killing 3 people. Elisha stood, took aim, and ended the threat in mere seconds from 40 yards away. On June 21st, 2021, while 3 officers were crouching in fear at a nearby substation, John Hurley didn't need cops when he heroically took out the shooter in Old Town Arvada, Colorado. Cops did bravely show up and took down our hero. No one is coming to save you. You need a hero? Stand up, stay strapped, and be a hero yourself. Your protection is your responsibility. Cops are only there to serve and protect, so they deserve more respect than other people, right? I mean, they don't deserve to be treated like this, do they?
This is the same copper that put his hands on me. Real tough guy with the badge and gun on. You put your hands on me, bro. I'm still stewing over it. No, you can eat my shorts, copper. I'm not moving. Not one single bit from this spot right here. And if you touch me, I get to put you in a lawsuit, you son of a gun. This is the piece of garbage that put his hands on me when the cop said, sure, come over here, I know who you are. Hey, let me tell you something, you beta male chump. You wouldn't do that if you didn't have a badge and gun on. Don't you ever put your hands on me, son. I'll teach you a lesson you didn't want to learn. I don't like you. No, shut your mouth.
I'm sure this cop right here doesn't have a fragile ego, would never get drunk on his own power, and would never force you to respect his authority. So let me know if you think it's okay to talk to cops like this.